Join me as we step back in time 500 years. This farm is a living museum, restaurant, and cultural village themed to showcase indigenous Filipino culture. Located in the forest, Shambala Silang, which I definitely mispronounce. When I heard there was a living museum near us of cultures otherwise hours away, my first thought was, what's a living museum? But my ignorance aside, I knew we had to check it out. When I say in the forest, I mean you have to drive way off the main roads.
A bad spot to park. Made it just with that pole too.
And when we got there, it was locked.
Oh, I think we need to hold it.
But then the security guard came out to help us.
I like your mask. The mask, it's a very nice design. Yeah. Worry about Jesus.
Yeah.
That game,
What?
the thing where you do the hand, like that symbol. There's like a childish game where the kids play where you do that and if the person looks then you can punch them.
What?
Yeah.
I guess they didn't have this in Philippines, but we did have it growing up in Australia.
Take a look at that. You tell me that this is not.
Oh yeah, it definitely is one.
This is ancient wooden architecture / phallic objects. Every single direction. There's that. There's that. There's those. There's those. There's that guy's eating her. Look. He's eating the back of the woman.
Oh,
One thing I find interesting in every culture, back in the day, they seem to have made sculptures of male genitalia and pregnant women. You see it everywhere.
Weird man holding his crotch.
And one shared belief in the past across several continents is that the artwork would promote fertility. Which if you stop and think about it is pretty wild when you think that there was no way to contact another continent a few hundred years ago. And yet there are so many shared beliefs, actions, and ways of life.
Common theme in like half of these.
I tried reenacting the statue.
Look at these two.
it seems like they're in a. Oh, that one is tied.
Ah, weird. But you think that looks like aliens?
Some of them.
Some of them. I think they all have a similar shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one looks like an alien.
Yeah, but it also looks like something else.
Yeah. But it looks like people.
It looks like
That one looks like an angel with human figure and a lizard.
Wow.
Which is funny that there's a whole wacky conspiracy that global leaders are lizard people, but it's probably just traditional creativity.
That's pretty cool. It has like a underneath one.
But the beauty of art is it's open to each person's interpretation.
I feel like it's been painted first and then they slashed it.
Then we checked out upstairs.
Baby Jesus Christ, this is Mary.
Joseph.
Is the three kings.
There was another floor and it was just okay for my wife to go up. For me, it was going to be a struggle.
Yeah, careful. Yeah. My height. Yeah. I feel like it's fun just coming up here for seeing someone my size try to come up here. You can actually hear the creaks as I step. You can hear it and you can feel it.
I decided to go back because I don't think this was designed for someone of my size.
I feel like I'm in a tunnel. Flashbacks of being in tunnels. Touching it. Look at how little space there is for someone to make me. Yeah, I doubt I could live here. If I did, it would only be a matter of time until I fell through one of the stairs. I feel like, look, like even you're nearly hitting the... You're actually nearly hitting your head here.
Because that's like acid.
Yeah. One thing I noticed is like, if you look at this, you wonder why it creaks so much. Look.
When they were building these traditional style houses 500 years ago, I doubt they imagined a 100-kilo Australian would be walking around them.
This way, I guess?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They have like the huts.
Yeah. So.
It's like where they live. You're almost breaking it. Imagine me. Or maybe you can't. Wow.
Dapai.
Dapai.
Dapai or dapai, he said.
The traditional meeting place. Ugh, it's slippery.
Yeah.
Let's go meet in the ancient tribal meetings.
The circle stone structure is both a stage for cultural events and a place for social gathering.
Over across here. Oh wow. Even goes further down. There's steps down there. Although I don't know what's down there. The architecture and everything is amazing. Keeping alive the ancient traditions. So they just copied from the Cordelia area. You holding the takeaway because you won't let me hold it for photos. That's it, yeah. I need my selfie with the takeaway. A selfie with the...
You move that.
Okay, fine. We'll take normal selfies like regular people. All right. If you insist, we can go. More huts. Slippery, and God knows what else would be around here. They dry their clothes. Oh, it's ancient traditional clothes drying. Day to swim in the creek. After you, if you want to lead us down this path. Look at that. Now this is slippery.
Then we got near an old shack and a dog came after us.
There's a dog.
Okay. Now we run away from the dog. We slowly go down, but now we run back up. It's amazing how many places there are where once you go to a certain spot, a random dog appears and they want to defend their territory.
Oh, we can't.
There's a creek, but we can't go. Now I want to know what's in the creek. Maybe it's a secret creek.
Then we got attacked by mosquitoes.
Sitting on the swing, being eaten alive. Like, that's it. I'm done. Now that looks cool. Comfortable?
No, because there's like a freaking spider there.
I feel like that's the thing with a lot of these things is it looks amazing, but then you forget the spiders and mosquitoes and ants that are crawling all over you. You follow the path. So I follow the path and I see where I end up. It's a long path. I'm gonna cut corners here. That one goes around there. Around there.
Come to me.
Cutting the corners. Whoop.
Maybe it should lead you to me.
We'll see. The ancient people got it right. It'd be funny if this hits a dead end after all this walking. Whoops! I nearly slipped doing that too.
Come here.
Alright, fine. Oh, look at this. Found you in front of this lovely symbol of, well, shouldn't you be here and I'm there based on this? Yeah. This would make a much better presentation. You should have gone and found me and I'm standing here like this with this at my legs. Let's go with only 500 mosquito bites. If we stay any longer, we might get destroyed. Like I'm already destroyed by this mosquito. Honestly, I feel like my legs are just covered in mosquito bites. It's the reality you don't see on Instagram is people's mosquito bites, ants, spiders, sweat, sunburn. What did you think of that?
What?
This thing, the whole experience.
It's good.
I think it's cool to look back at the past and it's fun to remind ourselves of what things were, and as much as I love technology and Starbucks, it's nice to get out in nature and this was definitely worth checking out.
It's worth visiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mosquito bites aside, which I don't think people can control.